What's happening, all you mentees? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And I've got some breaking news in the world of the Marvel Omnis. Got one book coming out in December of 2024. And all I can say is, finally, join me. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of this omnibus that is coming out in December of 2024. Now, before going any further, it's a small reminder to smash that like button. It's a very small thing you can do, but it does help us out tremendously. And if you're enjoying these type of videos, don't forget to subscribe. This is where you get your breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Edition. And thank you so much to all you wonderful folks that have shared our videos. So we're looking at a brand new book that is coming out in December of 2024. And I mentioned something earlier that probably means something completely different to everybody. But to me, and a bunch of us X-heads, as I like to call us, it means so much. Because it feels like we have so many things in X-Men Collected Editions. We got Uncanny X-Men. We just got X-Men Omnibus Volume 5. We've got New Mutants. We've got Excalibur. We have a classic X-Factor Omnibus. We have Wolverine all the way up to Volume 5. Well, coming out next year. But there was one book that has been missing from our shelves for us that have been collecting these oversized hardcovers since day one. One book that has been just waiting to be announced. And I think you all probably know, if you've been waiting as long as I have for this book, what I'm about to announce. My number one most wanted Marvel Omnibus X-Men style. It is my pleasure to get to announce X-Men Road to Onslaught Omnibus, coming out in December of 2024. See what I mean? Finally, let's check out the standard edition cover. The standard edition cover here is supplied by Brian Hitch, and this is the cover to X-Men Prime. And this is the big return of the X-Men after the Age of Apocalypse. So this fits right after the Age of Apocalypse, and if you have the companion, right after the companion, and before the X-Men Onslaught Omnibus. Hence the title, Road to Onslaught. Now, the most important thing, and what I've been waiting for, how is this mapped? What is collected in here? Collecting X-Men Prime number 1. Uncanny X-Men 322 to 332. Annual 95. X-Men, that's adjectiveless X-Men, 42 to 52. And the 95 annual. X-Men Unlimited 8 through 10. Sabretooth number 1, the one-shot. Archangel one-shot number 1. X-Men Brood, the 2-issue miniseries. The X-Men Clandestine 2-issue miniseries. Wolverine 101, and the Xavier Institute Alumni Yearbook number 1. That is exactly how I had it mapped too. So I'm really happy that everything that is needed in here in oversized format is collected in this book. This is such a huge gap filler for so many of us that have been collecting these for years. Now, let's check out the direct market cover. And this direct market cover is supplied by Sam Liu, and it does feature the cover to the Alumni Yearbook. So you've got Professor X, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, and Angel. And that is, of course, the original 5 X-Men, going through some mutations over the years, of course. Now, why would people like myself be excited about this book? What makes this book so important? It's because this is the missing gap in between Age of Apocalypse and Onslaught. Like I said earlier, most of the stuff in here has never been collected in oversized format. So it's a nice welcome addition to our shelves, and we've been waiting patiently. In here, you're going to find the works of Larry Hama, Fabian Nicieza, Scott Lobdell, Roger Cruz, Joe Madureira, Brian Hitch, Andy Kubert, Jeff Matsuda, Gary Frank, Alan Davis, just to name a few. And this is when the Herald of Onslaught comes into play in that issue number 50 of X-Men. It's got that awesome cover by Andy Kubert, and that is, of course, the introduction of Post. But I'm so glad that the X-Men Unlimited series, 8 through 10, are collected in here. I'm glad they included the Institute Alumni Yearbook. This is going to be a big book. And I'm just happy that we are finally getting it. People were getting worried that now they're focusing on X-Men Volume 5. Maybe we'll get a Volume 6 years later. And then, of course, Classic X-Factor, Excalibur, New Mutants, Wolverine. When was that missing gap going to be filled? And here it finally is. In the comments section, let me know which cover you're going to get, what you think about the content, what you think about the book. Smash that like button on the way out. Thank you again to Marvel and David Gabriel for sending us this information about this book coming out next year. But that's it. Everyone, stay healthy and safe. Can't even talk. I'm that excited. Everyone stay healthy and safe out there. Make mine X-Men, baby.